Okay. Wax Umbra. 2 Hello Drippings, 2 Immortal Trades. Memories of the Melted. These aren't going to help us the most. Like, these are cards that we're going to struggle with. Empire Stone Housing is amazing, but if you don't get the unit... Quite often this ends up being overkill. I mean, yeah, but they're not... It's not a hard carry. Like, I think if anyone that says, I'm going to have Shattered Shell be a hard carry, that's just wrong. Like, and I was just trying to get extra damage out of it. I wasn't using it to try and kill my heavies. So I think if that's the plan, you say, I'm going to use the Shattered Shell to be my hard carry, you deserve to lose. I'll just jump for him. Oh, and the other problem that you need to solve is how do I kill bosses? So. I don't know. I don't think she says that. I think people think that. It's more like she's there saying, I want to be on the team. And the hyperactive coach is like, oh, you're going to solo mid. And then gets disappointed. And she's like, I never said that. I said just put me in. I can support. You know? Pick off the stragglers. Still take this, right? The reaction, I think generally the reaction is, oh, it gets stronger as it goes. That's scaling. It's like, no, that's increasing. That's increasing. It's not really scaling. And yeah, there's an argument, oh, increasing is scaling. No, it's not enough. I think it falls below the scaling line to getting slightly stronger every turn. I probably shouldn't have taken this challenge. They're going to do 4 up top, that's fine, but we don't have space. And they're at 6 each, is too much. And because we're Umbra and we got bad spells, we have no damage in hand. Okay, that guy can take 2 hits and die. Rector will not take 2 hits and die. What do we get out of this? Let's see what we get out of this. That's nice, at least. I really need a plus your point there. Let's put that up there so that doesn't die. Okay, so if we can block, we kill both of those. Nice. So all of those get through. We can't block for that at all, can we? Because it's one hit for each of them. Oh, unless I get a 5 hit point morsel. No, okay, that'll work. Oh, we could just not. Yeah, okay, good. Might need units. We're going to reshuffle. Yeah, I reckon, look at that. I haven't even put the immortal trait on him. He's just beasting off that. What a beast. Can we just draft him? No, they used to hold fart. And when Wild Mutations came out, they removed that synergy. Because there's two enemy units that have a harvest, and people complained about them more than because they're idiots. And one of them has a sweep anyway, so it was going to kill the morsels before you could eat them. So there was one enemy unit that that would get a synergy off you eating your own morsels, and so many people complained about it that they're like, oh, we hear your feedback. We're going to take that synergy away from everything in the game because of one enemy unit. Who still kills your morsels because he sweeps. Yeah, so that enemy unit still gains his harvest because he's harvesting them, but you're not eating them. Man, I just want to plus 25 health. How hard is it to get to plus 25? No. He can't even kill it. That's amazing. Right, let's put that there. After you go hard up there. Thank you, Junga. Not taking down? No. Not working if you enjoy it so much, right? I should have had Rector at the front. Actually. Give me something with more than 1 health. You jerk. Yeah. We still would have leaked the archer. It's just annoying Rector didn't get a pop. Well, okay. Maybe it doesn't matter that Rector doesn't get a pop. Go, George. Or Steve. Yeah, this is Steve. Alright, there we go. As long as you get some damage, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Huh. No, I just want... Alright, let's give him a Battlestone since I don't want to be here for forever on him. Do we go an Endless Tomb? Might have to. What am I after? Working's a little bit of healing. Yeah, probably. I'll take a Wildwood Sap. Spikes, quick, no. Adaptive, no, not really. Adaptive on Rector's interesting. Problem is you like push him down to such low hit points again. He can get that up. It's a nice damage boost. Yeah. It's kind of strange when it happens. You know, you need to be killing stuff to, or having stuff to off. Maybe if you have dregs in front. Give it a try. I need to try stuff, right? What better time to try stuff when you're on a losing streak? Wait, what? Come on. Double bomb means there's hasters, so we want to set up top. Oh, that's... can he... We can't get the Morsel Master in with him if we do this. But I don't think we have a choice in the mana. We don't have a choice. Don't put the bomb there. Good. Yeah. Just get rid of that. Maybe Morsel Master's not so bad. Help to jump for him. Ooh, where's my morsels? I know we've got some in there. Bueller. Oh, that's kind of poop. I mean, it's only 1 health, but still kind of poop. Get him, Steve. I reckon they should both be called George. Wow. You're all right there. Fred just got this. Oh, Shroud versus Blazing Bolts. Blazing Bolts is really good. It's a nice middle floor spell. Shroud is good too, but we're struggling on morsel generation. I think that's when I look at... Oh, I take that. We're struggling on morsel generation, but you need morsel generation. That's kind of weird, because if you've got morsel generation, you probably don't need Shroud Mitosis. It adds to a lane, though. But, you know, Blazing Bolts. Blazing Bolts. Capacity for our big units. Okay, gain a morsel every turn. That's huge with a Shadow Eater. It just guarantees that 10 damage AoE every turn. Oof. This boss could be an issue. Can we deal with all the 2-1s? Yeah. What do we get? Steve, turn 1. I should have just played Memories. That's especially good since we only take 1 damage from each of them. 69 health, by the way. Don't do it there, Panz. He would have been on 35, so Blazing Bolts would have killed him. Oh, that kills him there. He ate them. I gotta eat them also. We're not needing him to tank. This is an issue. Maybe this is where we do Adaptive Rector. Okay. Hey, Calclave, how you doing? Yeah, I'm really excited for the update. Yep, there was a dev stream a few days ago. I don't know if they've got notes about it. They gave us some information in the first part of the stream and then went on to Q&A. I mean, I'm super excited about the update, so there's that. I think they missed an opportunity to present it well. It was a hard watch. But they got some good information out early, so the biggest ones for me was a second hero for each clan. Ooh, I want to play that. Do I? Nah, I want to get that ranked. It will. I think, I think it will. The fact that you get a second, like with that hero, you get a different baseline card. So instead of Shade Splitters and Dregs, we'll get something else. Oh, and the new... They mentioned a new boss that you could get instead of Daedalus. So if they replacing all the bosses... Not replacing, like adding a new boss to each of the main circles, like 3, 6, and 8, that'd be really cool. This is definitely a bounty stalker run. Without a doubt. Middle floor bounty stalker. Yeah, I think also especially with the way that the game provides as much information, despite the fact that you've got to know the symbols instead of whereas everything else is shown to you, you can plan for the bosses, and you're going to have to. You're going to have to look at what boss it is and what the boss's strategy, if you will, is bringing. I think is really cool. Does it have a big community? Is it a reasonable sized community? I think there's room for growth there, but it's fairly active. I think if they keep it, I wouldn't be surprised if they have planned, you know, half a dozen major content releases, because they got the first, they released 1 point whatever, something, on the 20th of May. Wild Mutations came out, what, a month ago? A little bit over, maybe. And then they've got another major patch coming out in another couple of weeks. So if they're planning to release decent amount of content every 6 to 8 weeks, yeah, it feels like they've got a few more that they're probably already working on, which, you know, no complaints here. Quick or endless? I think we need to hold out for endless, right? Quick's nice because you get a second hit in, but endless. Although quick with Rector after you've had... we probably don't need to get it that huge if we're putting it up top with Rector and quick. Especially with the multi. But you don't need to be quick with Harvest Rector. He's fine. Just take that for our boy. I wanted to give him more health. I wasn't even looking for that at the previous store. I'd completely forgotten about him. So he possibly could have had an extra something. I can't remember what these two were on the previous one. It's okay. I should probably splash out and just put that there. And because of sweepers, because they exist, let's just do that. That's fine. Spell shield. We have blazing bolts is about it. Oh, the Entumbra assaults as well. Yeah, okay, let's not do it. Yeah. Okay, Steve's ready to go. This is good. Let's go. Oh, I should have put him up here to die. We knew we were going to have a bounty hunter. And Rector's not that strong yet. This is a problem. Nice. That kills everything. Some good AoE. We don't need the energy, let's go with that. Good job, Steve. This is the worst adaptive ever, but you know. Let's take it. You need to get stronger, so let's do this. That's already doing its thing, so I don't need to pump it up anymore. Okay, Tando. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, Harvest Rector is really, really good to lean on, though. So, yeah, don't feel too bad. He's pretty strong. And actually, I think it's better when I hear people say they lean on Harvest Rector more than people used to always say that Harvest Rector was trash. All they did was give him one extra attack. You know, or what's he healing now? What's he, like, two attack? It's a bit more on level 3. But, you know, so he does get a bit of beef. Well, I mutated him. He does get a little bit of beef behind him, but he was always really good. The fact that Burn Bright was just a 60-60 was, I think, too much for people to not take. But definitely give Reform Rector, what's that, the Dark Calling one, a go. Like, I think it's solid. Definitely solid. Doesn't matter what we do. Yeah. And cop that. Oh, okay. This is tough. Like, Remnant Host is a huge Harvest Rector pickup, but I think at the moment, like, we're going to need that Intent on Death on the Bounty Hunter. That was probably a big thing, Rakitha. I agree that it was really hard to get his hit points high enough to kill the Circle 2 boss. Especially if it was the sweeper boss. I was usually fine with him if it was the knight with the 8 damage, or I can't remember the other one at the moment. Is that the thorny guy? Because they had such You know, the 8 damage knight was probably another tough one, but you could at least put you know, Stuart behind Rector to just get that extra 5 damage, which when you only need to deal 220 damage, you know, an extra 5 is a lot, you know, if you know what I mean. I'm going to take the Intent on Death because of the Bounty Hunter. Maybe we do something that way. But it was definitely doable. But yeah, Burnout Rector at 60-60 is just I think people just... That was the deal. Because dying at Daedalus was sort of... okay. It's like, yeah, I died at Daedalus, that's okay. Whereas if you die on Circle 1 or 2 with one of the other Rectors, he's bad. Except, I think when you get to a point where you get over a certain hump where dying at Daedalus is no longer okay. Like, that's still bad. Like, any run where I die at Daedalus, I'd go, I screwed up. You know, and I feel bad about that because I want to try and play the best games I can. You know, it's different if you take a meme pick right at the start and you say, oh, we're just screwing around. But if you're trying to win, dying at Daedalus means you screwed up, right? And a lot of times taking Burnout Rector died at Daedalus, so screwed up. And that was the screw up. You know, it was picking that hero. Yeah, you feel greedy with him? Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's very easy to... Because you wanted to give him health, and when stuff gets past, you want him to be able to kill it, or at least not die to it, right? So you've got to balance. What are you killing on the bottom floor versus what are you letting him die with? And I think losing the Harvest Morsel synergy was really rough. And I think that's why previous Rector was okay, because of the Harvest and Morsel synergy. Harvesting Morsels synergies. Let's go with that. Give me hold over. Oh. Yeah, feeding him dregs and stewards. So the dregs one works because you can just put them up there and 2 turns later they die. The biggest problem with that is, though, if on turn... Because you get Rector on turn 1, you put him on top, you put a dreg with him. Or you fill up you put a couple of dregs with him. Let's say early circle, you've only got 4 pips up top. 2 dregs go there. On turn 2... The first wave is on the middle floor, and they're going to be going to the top floor for turn 3. Now, you can't play anything on the top floor with Rector because you've got 2 dregs there, and they're going to die this turn. So next turn, nothing is attacking that wave that goes up. And you're like, huh. So is the right play to not put units on, you know, but then they haven't died, so they're going to be at the front and just chump anyway. But if you need something behind him to attack, you know, and there's that real sort of fight for, do I want them behind him to attack? In which case then he needs hit points. And that's where the morsels were handy. Like, you, for this, like in this synergy, you could give him some morsels on turn 1, put some dregs behind him on turn 2. And the stewards, their capacity is just too high, and sometimes they don't die quick enough. Damn it, Stuart. That's where the tombs are really good, especially Remnant Host. Like, a little sad I didn't pick up that Remnant Host, but I think getting the Intent on Death's needed. A Reform Rector is so strong now. But I think it's still balanced versus the game strong. It's just very consistent, right? Because dregs. Let's get rid of these. . Hey Baron, it's going well, man. How are you? Randomness still stinks a little, but yeah. Although it's funny because a lot of the runs I have with Reform Rector, he's not reforming all that much, and then what he does reform gets stronger. I just want to put the Bounty Stalker up top with me so that it dies, but it won't. Had a recent run with Burnout 1 Spike Drivers, Reform Rector and Resblock. That's interesting. I like that. So you get 36, 41, brain, 50, 54 into there. And then if he's got the 18, he gets the kill the next turn. Alright, let's do this. It does mean that like the dreg is... Do I care? Not really. You ended up with like 10 of them by the end of the fell fight? Nice. There's nothing wrong with that. Hit. Bounty Hunter goes hit. I don't need this guy. I'm gonna hold on to those. Oh, Bounty Hunter's getting him? That's okay. Hey Steve, thanks for showing up, man. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah. I like the adaptive mutation on him, but it's a weird, like, when you draw it. Maybe I should have I think I should have permafrosted that. They're leaking, and there's nothing we can do about it. Is there anything we can do about it? No. Yeah, maybe that should have been a permafrost, not the immortal trade, maybe. Hey Valkyrie, I did. And I did have a great time. How you doing today? Thank goodness not Rage fell. Where's my... Okay, so this works on Bounty Hunter and this guy. So I'm happy. Could be happier. Could be a little happier, yeah. It's getting there. Okay, it's only one hit. Less fell armors him. Do it, fell. Good. Go to the rando. Do it. That's so close. Come on. He's hit for one, this stupid statue. That's good, Valkyrie. Are we doing this? Let's do this. Yeah. Really? Lucky 7? Okay. That does give Rector a nice boost. There you go, Fel. Have some damage. Man, if we can get a spike. If we can get a spike. Hungry. Got pizza in the fridge. Pizza, pizza, pizza. I think we need Kindle as well. We drawing or capacitoring? I think we're drawing. Bounty Hunter. Waxer Snuffer. Oh man. We had Waxer Snuffer with Entombs the other day. Do we go for Endless? Or do we just hit multi 3 and hope we can get our Bounty Hunter just a little bit bigger? So this is where it's a really tough call. Okay, so Bounty Hunter's at 26 by 2. Huh. There's going to be sweepers. Crud. Fudge. Seraph. If we don't get Endless, can we get him? We got Waxer Snuffer. We'd need to get an Intent on Death on him though. Which means we don't play him early. We can't do that. how it sounds fast enough. I have Intent on Death on holdover. So we can just put him behind Rector. And then just boost him ourselves. And every Intent on Death we play is worth 2. But the issue is that freaking pilings. So I've got to think, is just a regular multi and 25 health fine? See, if you have Endless, that's fine. You just let him die and you put him down again, right? I think I got to take the sad play. I got to take the sad play. Pilings are only going to be hitting for 3 because of the thing. But, yeah. Like, 2 shots kills him. There's nothing we can do about it. I've already got a multi on him. So I think we're just going to have to live with just 1 multi. It's probably going to be enough. It'll be enough to kill Seraph. It's just if it kills the waves. It just feels bad. A plus 5 plus, or what is it? The plus 5 plus 10 or plus 10 plus 5? That would have been great. Oof. Steve, you need to shine. Can he even tank that? Man, only just, eh? Let's get out. This sucks. Are we doing this now? No, I could have adapted Bounty Hunter. We could have had a... No. Need to save a spot in case we get Tomb. He's just not enough heals. And that's close. It's not enough, but it's close. Look at this. This is really good on this turn. But that, I think we have to play this down here, and it sucks because if we don't hit Shade Wings, it just makes you wish we played it here. Oh, Tomb? Okay. Oh. Oh, it's only one league, but still. That's hilarious. Bye, Steve. Bottom deck Endless Tomb. We don't have a candle. That'd be nice. Candle would have been really good for this run. Okay, so if we intent you, that kills you. If we throw that there, that's really good. Rector, yeah, okay, that's fine. Damage shield's fine. Just block. Oh, that's what you call a clan combo. Fair enough. Just eat those, idiot. So these are permanent upgrades on Bounty Hunter as well, which is really going to help. I think I should have let that guy die. Yeah, I shouldn't have played him maybe. I mean, if he's going to be hitting in, he may as well be hitting in big. I need to take out the Shade Wings though. That'll do it. This is a non-event, I think. Maybe you should call it Hungry Wax. Call whatever you want. So we definitely have enough Seraph damage, it's just whether we can get through the waves. Ember Drain's going to be an issue, maybe. I don't think Steve's going to be able to handle the Shade Wings. Oh, there's no Shade Wings. I'm wrong fight. Okay, so we're fine. There's the Shade Wings were just in that fight. Okay. I don't have anything to spend extra energy on. I actually think I want to get rid of the dregs here. No, they burn out. They go out. Rip Stewart reward relic, yeah. We need the morsels though. So we need to actually be hitting the health ones because they have enough hit points to avoid getting swept away. That one can definitely go. I think I get rid of one of them though. Everything feels a bit sort of. I could have permafrosted the other one. Actually, we can permafrost that and use it at the right time. We can also make it cost 1. I should have definitely used a -1 on the Umbra Assault. That might help down bottom sometimes, or if we, because the Wax is Snuffer, that might just kill off the Ember Drain. 2 Hold Armor Intense isn't bad because I can hit the tomb twice. And with Wax and Snuffer it's a pretty good pickup, but... Yeah, so those get swept away, so we don't get our AoE. Which is a problem. I just don't care about him killing off stuff. Kill off all the stuff, dude. Oh, in front, Panz. Put it in front of him. I don't think he would have eaten any of that. That would have taken 2 damage. Yeah, he wouldn't have eaten any. But he'd be alive. Does that matter? No. Because he wouldn't have eaten any. And he just dies on the next turn. That's fine. He did a thing, I guess. So let's blow up the Ember Drainer here. And we can hit that. Oh, look at this. We don't even need to be hitting Bounty Stalker. He's just so strong. We don't have an X-Cost card, so let's dump that. Let him hit that and die. Everyone hits Seraph. GG. Do I care to keep him alive? What's he doing for me apart from getting Ember Drained? I can't even give him energy morsels. I can give up top energy morsels. You have energy morsels. You do something like this. That's cool. It's a cool run. He's trying. He's like, I'm doing my part. I'm doing some front damage for you. Thanks, buddy. I'm taking some cleansers. Okay, so this is where the sweep's going to go through anyway. Put that there then. That looks like it's enough damage. You're not leaking though. Yeah, top floor Ember Drain. Bottom floor? If I'd killed that guy off, would I have had 1 health, 1 energy? Because that's kind of all we needed to have. We've lost our bombs now. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh nice, morsels we get to keep. Yeah, plus 45 health. Oh, there we go, look at this. Bounty Stalker not one-shotting Guildwings. Such a trash tier unit. He would have pre-nerf at this stage. Pre-nerf, he would have done that. Yeah. Let's get on with it. Dude, you've exploded enough today. Take this one out. Thank you. I don't know, man. He's got... yeah, he's pretty good. Could have sacked a morsel for more harvest. Yeah, that's one thing that I don't do, and I really should, is that I feed the morsel to Rector. And he gets more out of a harvest. Yeah. It's a bad habit that I've developed, Rakitha, that... because... I guess that's always the thing, like it's always been put the morsels in a spot, like only chump with them if you need to because you want to get the permanent benefit, whereas the harvest is so much stronger, right? So they should just be blocking. Even a morsel miner, like it's just a 5/5 compared to a 5/20. Thanks, Ring Sando. It's definitely something I should be changing. That was a cool run. I'm a big fan. It's no secret. I'm a big fan of Shadow Eater. I do like the buff from +5 to from 5 damage, 5 healing to 10/10. I still think a cooler one would have been that he gorges at the start of combat. You know, and keep it at 5. That would have made him. That would have been cool, but it's still cool.